They will take the court next here at Armstrong. Our doubles will continue with a men's doubles match involving the Bryan brothers in the third match of the day.
Well, you're already seeing the classic doubles. You're going to see chipping and charging, serving and volleying. A lot of good hands, all four players. Great return from Asia Muhammad, and you see Taylor Townsend really closing the net, putting pressure on Lucy Safarova, closing the court, making it much smaller, and she's right there, taking the middle. Taylor Townsend has some of the best hands out here.
Kathy, in your work as coach in the USTA development team, you've had the opportunity to work with her quite a bit.
When she was younger.
She's the ripe old age of 20.
I know. I worked with her until she was about 17 and enjoyed it immensely. And it's great to see her now here at this level.
And the team serving to a quick lead here. And the lefty Safarova trying to finish off this game.
Oh, wow, she found the middle, Safarova.
From deep in the court, they hold for 1-love.
This was such a smart play, actually, from Taylor Townsend. This shot's not used enough, but lob over the net person and come in behind it. But Safarova does such a great job just hooking this forehand right down the middle. And the middle is such a great play in doubles.
Taylor Townsend to serve.
Mattek-Sands and Safarova have dropped just one set so far. And that was in their third round match.
The two lefties are first ones to serve, and it's tricky when you're playing a lefty and that ball's coming in for Mattek-Sands. It'll be a little bit tricky for her to try to direct those returns. Should give Asia Muhammad many opportunities to move around the net.
She's imposing at net at 5'10".
Yes. She's very aggressive around the net. She waited to the last second and then moved over.
30 love.
Here, Asia holds ground, and then once she sees Mattek-Sands committing up the line, she made her move. And what a smart volley that was with both players playing back. She serves and volleys and goes for the short volley. Such great control. Great hands by Muhammad.
40-15.
That's why I love doubles so much. It's so much strategy and teamwork.
A little too hot to handle for
14-13.
Townsend. Do well to get a racket on that shot from Mattek-Sands.
And Safarova using the down the line. And I think that's important in the beginning of the match that she does and keeps Townsend and Muhammad honest. Use that line to kind of take that poach away from them. Let them know, not afraid to go down your line.
Battle back from love 40 to deuce.
Oh, a great move from Asia Muhammad. She was right on top of that net.
Advantage Townsend.
Good timing. She waits for Safarova to strike that ball and then makes her move.
Deuce.
Good fault called.
On a second serve.
Yes, and then we're back to deuce again. See the tennis skirts billowing a bit with the wind. A little windier today than it was yesterday. It's gradually gotten to be more of a concern. Overcast skies, but
Yeah, it's a little darker outside, but we haven't had any rain.
another game point here for Townsend
Advantage
and Muhammad.
Townsend.
Apparently the rain, if we get it, would come late this afternoon, hopefully. And the quarterfinal action in singles under the roof at Ash next door.
Mattek-Sands,
That was a
Safarova
perfectly
managed the
placed
ball
serve,
on
but
the
they're gonna
left center
challenge.
service line. The ball was called in.
Asdaraki, the veteran chair
Oh,
umpire.
it's wide.
Serve.
Premature celebration there. Leading at 40 love. They've had to work hard for this. Taylor trying to finish it off for 1-all.
That was a good
Yes.
challenge. They're really making Taylor work to hold her serve.
Advantage Townsend.
Safarova missing on the return. Another game point.
What a good point.
Use.
I thought Taylor had a chance to maybe go down the line with that forehand volley.
A lot of communication with this team of Townsend and Muhammad.
No question about that overhead.
Advantage Townsend.
Brother Shabazz would call that the slam dunk.
Exactly. Well, that was a good body serve that set that up for Asia.
This game, almost 7.5 minutes. Another chance to end it here for Taylor Townsend. Not quite yet.
Use.
Communication is key in doubles.
Advantage Mattek-Sands.
Well, now a breakpoint chance for Mattek-Sands and Safarova. Second double fault of the game. First one came on a foot fault on the second serve.
Faults.
Wow.
Overruled
She
from the
overruled,
chair.
yeah, which is unusual for her to call that far line.
Mattek-Sands teed off on that return, and it pays off. A break of serve now, leading 2-love. Mattek-Sands to serve.
Bethany
Mattek-Sands and Safarova definitely have more experience at this level than Townsend and Muhammad. See if that experience is going to pay off like it did in that last game.
Strong start for them.
15
Mattek-Sands and Safarova capturing the Australian Open and the French Open in 2015. This is Mattek-Sands' 4th trip to the US Open quarterfinals.
Please.
You can see the effect that we're having with these nearly 20-mile-an-hour winds.
A lot of times that's just a good play, going right at the net person, surprising them, especially when you have a good look at a return. You can see Sands and Safarova doing a lot of formations, the I formation. Taking the overhead, going right at the net person.
30-15.
Mishit return here. Gets it right down in the feet of Asia Muhammad. And again, using the middle.
40-15.
Nice get by Muhammad here. play, and Mattek-Sands finishing it off. She's also won a couple of slams in mixed doubles. With Takao, she competed with.
She was supposed to play here
Yeah.
at Takao, and unfortunately he got hurt at the last minute, so she was unable to play in the mixed doubles.
40-13.
She's always a threat in that mixed.
Also has won with Mike Bryan. We'll see Mike and Bob on court later on today. Trying to consolidate the service break for 3-love.
Mattek-Sands played a perfect point, dipping that ball to Asia Muhammad.
Well, the team of Bethany Mattek-Sands, Lucy Safarova enjoying each other's company and a 3-love advantage.
Quickly, please. Thank you.
It will be Asia Muhammad to
Asia
serve.
Muhammad to serve.
Trying to get this team on the board. And still folks streaming in to catch this match.
Any seat for now,
Finding
please.
a
Will
seat.
do. The players are ready.
Won't have to do this at Armstrong Stadium much longer, Kathy.
I know. And Nishikori
15
playing
love.
the last singles match on the Louis Armstrong.
His performance lived up to
Oh,
the
spectacular.
importance of the moment in that last singles match. He was tremendous over Karlovic.
15-all.
Mattek-Sands and Safarova really using the angles, dipping the ball at their opponent's feet, using the lob, using a lot of variety to keep them off the net, and setting each other up at the net.
Muhammad has one doubles title to her credit on the WTA Tour. That was at Tagenbosch in June of 2015 with Laura Siegemund as her partner.
Safarova was ready for that.
15-14.
Good reflexes. Mattek-Sands and Safarova, they always look like they're having fun out there.
Enjoying breakpoint opportunities once again. And they are up the double break now. 4-love.
Safarova lead 4 games to love. First set.
Commanding lead in this opening set. Kathy won a couple of titles, as we mentioned, in doubles and in your career. Was there one particular partner you had success with, or a lot of different
I
ones?
had a couple, but you know, it is nice to play with one partner because you get to know each other, you get to know the patterns, you get to know their movements, and you build a chemistry. It becomes like a relationship. And so early on in my career, I played a lot with Zina Garrison, and then I played with many players, but I would say the other player that I had a lot of success with was Jill Hetherington, who was a very good doubles player. And because you have good chemistry, you know, sometimes that's more important than being great doubles players. Just knowing how to pump each other up and communicate.
Every once in a while, you get a team that's just put together. Now, Rafa Nadal and Mark Lopez, longtime buddies, good friends, but they haven't necessarily played a lot together. And then the success they had in Rio.
Right. And also you have to pick someone that's going to complement your game.
Yeah.
So, you know, my strength were my returns and my ground strokes, whereas Jill was her serve and her hands. So we complemented each other well.
Freezing to a 40-love lead.
40 love.
Trying to get to 5-love here. Safarova serving.
Safarova and Mattek-Sands have just been so solid. Oh, and that's a great return. Mattek-Sands was looking for the middle.
40-15.
Asia connected and just found the line. It's just too good.
A rally from Muhammad and Townsend has them at 40-30. Late call.
They're thinking about challenging, but I think it's too late now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them do an I formation here.
Mr. Rocky Moore seemed to agree with the linesperson's call, so they'll accept it for deuce.
Oh. That was a terrific serve from Lucy Safarova, using that lefty
Advantage,
slice
Safarova.
into Taylor Townsend's forehand. Barely got her racket on it. Made it easy for Mattek-Sands. Went right up the middle again. Our middle has been working today.
Easy put away there for
Mattek-Sands,
Mattek-Sands.
Safarova.
And they are racing out
Mattek-Sands, Safarova
to a
lead
nice
5
lead
games to
of
love.
5-love
First
in this opening set. Taylor Townsend serving, trying to get her team on the board late in this first set.
Taylor Townsend won the
15
junior
love.
doubles here a few years back with Gabby Andrews. Oh, what a great pickup. Not an easy shot. Those are the
13
hands I
love.
was talking about from Taylor
Yeah.
Townsend. She's just very gifted in that department. Makes it look very easy.
She's had those hands on display early in this match. Whoa, self-preservation.
Well, Asia Muhammad was right on top of that net. And if you get a serve right in the strike zone to Safarova, she's going to come after you. That's part of the game, and it's a great play in doubles.
Once again,
Mattek-Sands
30.
using that middle. She's
she's
been
had
very.
the hot hand.
She really has. Mattek-Sands has been very impressive. She's been dipping the ball at the feet, setting Safarova up, using the middle, using lobs, using the line, really keeping them guessing. Here's the I formation for Townsend and Muhammad.
Townsend battling here. Game point. Taylor reaching to semifinals in mixed doubles here a couple of years ago. This is as far as she's been in women's doubles at the Open.
She got to the round of 16, Taylor Townsend, with Jessica Pegula as a junior.
Game.
And she does hold.
Townsend.
And the team of Townsend and Muhammad on the board.
Mattek-Sands, Safarova lead.
You know, when I first started working with Taylor Townsend, her goal was to be a doubles player. And I said,
Really?
whoa, 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 whoa. You know, you're only 13, 14 years old. You can't make that decision yet, please. You know, because you just saw how good her hands, it comes naturally to her.
Yeah.
So, you know, I said, so I took doubles away from her actually at a few tournaments and just had her concentrate on the singles. And then all of a sudden she started having, she's like, you know, I really like playing singles. So it's great to see her having success at both
15
singles
love.
and doubles.
Your plan worked.
Wow. She's had a lot of people help her along the way. She works with Donald Young Sr., Mrs. Young.
She's worked with Zena Garrison,
And
your old
Zena
partner.
Garrison, yeah. So she's had a lot of good help and mentoring. Beautiful play from Bethany Mattek-Sands. She knows Asia likes to pressure and get right on top of that net. Again, using the lob and the wind well.
Mattek-Sands in singles had a tough draw. Johanna Konta got the better of her in straight sets. Townsend, as we were talking about Taylor, and she had a pretty tough draw too with Caroline Wozniacki in the first round. Muhammad finding room down the alley.
Well, Taylor
30-15.
qualified, went through the qualifying rounds and had chances in that match against Wozniacki. And now look how great Wozniacki's doing. She's taking out Madison Keys in the quarterfinals.
She'll be taking the court at Ash next door tonight.
Let for service.
Sands and Safarova 2 points away from the set. A couple of set points here off that overhead put away by Safarova.
The
threat of Asia moving up there. It's so important. Even if you're not going, you always want to be moving up there. Try to get your opponent's eye off and pressure them into an error.
Bethany's husband, Justin, they were married in Naples about 8 years ago, and we mentioned living in the Phoenix area.
They have such a great relationship. They really are best friends, and he travels with her. Huge support for her.
And that team gets the job done, capturing set number one.
New balls, please.
Safarova and Mattek-Sands, 6-1 here in the opening set. Very efficient opening set for Safarova and Mattek-Sands.
Second
Bethany
set.
seemed to really be driving the
Muhammad
bus in
to
that
serve.
first set, Kathy.
Yeah, they were definitely the more solid team and returned better.
Asia Muhammad to serve to begin the second set.
Love 15.
They're really controlling the points, dominating, really right from the return. Just showing a little bit more variety.
Gotta
not
get
sure
that
she
overcounted.
intended that,
Love
but
30.
she's going to take it for sure.
Using every shot in the book.
Well, it stayed in. I think at this point, Asia
15,
and
13.
Taylor, they need to take a few more chances like this. They need to poach. They need to mix it up. Somehow they've got to try and get Mattek-Sands and Safarova out of their rhythm. Oh, it's better. 2 rackets are better than 1, right?
They're not going to get beat down the middle again,
No.
that's for sure.
They were definitely looking for that, both of them. Looks like Taylor's racket touched it. They're having fun.
Whatever it takes.
Thirty, 40.
However, a break point opportunity looms here for Mattek-Sands and Safarova.
I always think on those big points, sometimes it's good to try a formation, get in the head of the returner a little bit.
They've stayed with the game plan. And Mattek-Sands and Safarova
First game,
get off to
second
the
set.
desired start here in the second set. That service break keeps them on the roll.
And again, it's just the solid returns from Safarova and Mattek-Sands.
Well, unfamiliar territory, the quarterfinals at the Open for Muhammad and Townsend as a team. Mattek-Sands and Safarova certainly underrated as the 12th seed. Their past success.
Oh, well, that was great communication from Mattek-Sands and Safarova. Safarova had that volley. Again, the ranking and the seeding is low because Safarova's ranking dropped when she became ill and was out. Yeah, Muhammad left that ball too high for Safarova. Great wide serve from Mattek-Sands. Again, it's all about the placement with the serve, making the returner stretch out of position. All she can do is throw up a defensive lob. That plays right into Safarova.
It's had some nice returns today. It's her team to 30 all.
She's been going at Safarova quite a bit today. A terrific move. from Asia. That was a good read. Taylor hit a deep return,
30,
pushing
40.
Mattek-Sands off the baseline. She knew she was going to have to put some shape on that ball.
Break point, their first. Safarova finishing things off.
Use.
Now a deuce. Trying to consolidate the break to start this second set.
That was a good kick serve. She had a hard time getting that cross court, leaving that ball hanging. Again,
Advantage.
great placement out
Mattek-Sands.
wide. Really not giving Muhammad and Townsend too many opportunities here. Just been extremely solid.
Raced out to a 5-love lead in the first set. Looking to get on a similar roll. And they do back up that service break for 2-love.
She can challenge.
Townsend, Muhammad are challenging the call on the right service
Okay.
line. The ball was called in.
Let's have a look at this.
That was good.
Game. Mattek-Sands.
And the call
Safarova.
stands. 4-2-love.
Mattek-Sands. Safarova leads 2 games to love. Second set. Muhammad Townsend have 2 challenges remaining.
Of course, it's always more fun when you're winning.
Yes. A lot to smile about at 6-1, 2-love. They've won 41 points so far, 25 for the team of Muhammad and Townsend. Taylor will serve.
Again, Mattek-Sands has just been
Love
driving that ball right down to the feet. Townsend and Muhammad.
Kathy, you brought up the subject in talking
Love
about Taylor, whom you know very well, and we've talked about she's gone some decent lengths in slam events in doubles. What is her potential right now in singles?
Well, I think she obviously has a lot of talent, and she's had a very good year. And she's had a very good U.S. Open. I mean, she
15.
almost
30.
took out Caroline Wozniacki. So obviously she has a lot of potential. Just needs to keep working hard, staying focused, gaining the experience at this level. She's had a lot of success at the pro circuit ITF level. Oh, she did everything she could to fend off those big ground strokes.
15.
But eventually, Safarova takes over. They just keep moving forward. They're being much more aggressive.
4 break points for them. And Townsend could not control the volley. And thus Safarova and Mattek-Sands move up to 3-love now in the second set of the set. Breezy day. Here's we're well into the second week of the U.S. Open now. Quarterfinal stage in singles and in doubles. And the team of Taylor Townsend and Asia Muhammad have a lot of work to do here against the veteran team of Mattek-Sands and Safarova. Lucy Safarova to serve at 3-love in the second.
Let first service. Love.
Was the winning team in women's doubles and men's doubles. Split $625,000.
Wow, not bad. The soft hands.
Love.
She had to be careful she doesn't touch that net. Oh, she hit the ball on the other side of the net. From our angle, we couldn't tell.
Certainly, Mr. Rocky Moore had the angle on that.
Right, and she's right there. So she called 30 love. Let's see. Oh yeah, she reached over.
Well, certainly a margin for error at this stage. For a rare double fault. They've enjoyed themselves, but they've been all business at the same time here and racing out to this lead.
She follows it up with a great lefty hook out wide serve. Can't hit a better angle than that.
Game,
And
Mattek-Sands,
Safarova able to hold serve now for 4 love.
Safarova lead, 4 games to love.
Full
Second set.
control of this quarterfinal match.
This has been impressive tennis from Lucy Safarova and Bethany Mattek-Sands. You can see why they've had so much success.
Just wide there. Quick reminder, stay connected to the U.S. Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Join the conversation with us at #US Open World. Ace down the tee for Asia Muhammad.
That's the first ace.
30 love. Mattek-Sands Safarova challenge the call on the right service line.
I think that's a good challenge. Looks
Serve
like
at
Asia
106.
agrees too.
Asia reaching her highest ranking in singles
serve.
and doubles just about a month ago. Singles ranking of 173 and doubles number 69.
We're really proud of
40
Asia
love.
because she is really committed to her tennis and has put in a lot of hard work. She is deserving of the results that she's been having.
Born in Long Beach,
40-15.
California. Serving here at 40-15. Chance to get her team on the board in the second set.
here, a little disappointed with herself. Just didn't do enough with that volley. Was in.
Muhammad Townsend are challenging the call on the left far sideline.
They will challenge the call as Muhammad let it go. Mattek-Sands feels pretty confident. Her shot caught the sideline. And it did.
Use.
Now this team
Muhammad Townsend
has forced a
one
deuce
challenge remaining.
in a service game where Muhammad had things pretty well under control.
Let's for service.
She was going for the angle.
Advantage
Nearly had it.
Muhammad.
Oh, that was the best point of the match. And Mattek-Sands just showing every shot, good touch, dipping the ball at the feet, and then the good hands of Safarova just places that lob right over Townsend. Not much Townsend could do with it.
At 5'10", Safarova has the angle on the overhead. She hasn't missed one yet. They've turned things around now.
I love the way Safarova, once she moves forward, she just continually moves forward, following up her shots. Just relentless with the pressure.
And they've been relentless in these break points. It's their first one of the match.
That's one of the few times that one of the few opportunities that Townsend's had. Mattek-Sands has been so good with her returns, just driving them at the feet. This one sits up a little bit. Good deep volley from Muhammad.
Advantage Muhammad.
Wow, that is just unbelievable hands from Mattek-Sands.
And feet.
Yeah, just when you thought the point was over. She gets down so nice and low, picks that off her shoelaces right here. Somehow finds the angle with that last volley.
Mattek-Sands, Safarova challenging the call on the right.
Challenge
center
here
service line.
from Safarova
Ball
and
in.
Mattek-Sands on the serve. Feeling it was wide. Perhaps long, but not in.
And it was wide.
Second serve.
They're not giving anything away today.
No, they're not.
Not even the challenges. And a good serve.
What a second serve that was.
Yeah.
Muhammad.
Gutsy.
Well, we had a game in the opening set. Second game lasted over 8 minutes.
This has got to be close. And they did it.
Game. Muhammad
They
Townsend.
finally come through, get on the board in the second set. Down a set and 1-4.
Mattek-Sands, Safarova lead 4 games
But they
to
are
1
alive
second
at this
set.
stage
And
of
by
the
1 set to 1.
quarterfinals. Well, just for getting here in the quarterfinals, you get $75,000.
Not a bad payday.
They have bumped up the money in the doubles, and there's a push, Kathy, to do a little bit more for doubles.
Well, I think a lot of people can relate to doubles because that's
Replace.
mostly what they play at the clubs and at the club level. It's a lot of fun, doubles. It's a different game.
Well, Townsend and
15
Muhammad trying to build on capturing that 5th game, but Safarova and Mattek-Sands don't want to spend much time out here. We're just about an hour into this match, and they serve at 4-1 with Mattek-Sands, who's been sparkling in particular in this match.
They made him work for that last game. It was a long game. Finally, Muhammad was able to hold.
30 love.
Just haven't given him many opportunities. Really no free points out here. They've just been the better team.
Yep, the 1 ace from Muhammad. That's been it from that standpoint. And you've pointed out a number of times the quality returns from Safarova and Mattek-Sands.
Oh, she had it lined
30,
up.
15.
She's played the middle so well, so Muhammad was leaning that way. The line was open for the taking. It's one of the few errors we've seen.
Safarova unable to reach that one. We're at 30 all, and this is as much pressure on their serve as they've had. I think they did have a break point that they faced.
Only one, though, throughout this match. Again, just not doing enough with that return.
40, 30.
In position to move ahead to 5-1.
Use.
Effective play.
Advantage,
We get another
Mattek-Sands.
game point.
They're just doing a really good job of locating their serves, mixing them up well. Such an advantage.
Townsend and Muhammad hanging in there.
started off with their last match, losing the first set 6-0. This would be tough, though, against the experience of Safarova and Mattek-Sands. Wow, much better return from Taylor Townsend.
Advantage, Muhammad.
If you could point to one aspect of this match, Kathy, would that be it? The difference in the quality of returns?
I would say so, yes. That really does stand out. Also, the serving, too. I mean, I think that Safarova and Mattek-Sands are hitting their spots better, setting each other up.
Well, given a second chance, Safarova puts it away for deuce once again.
Busey's box is enjoying this. A terrific volley from Muhammad,
Advantage, Muhammad.
finding that hole. This might give them a little momentum if they can break here.
And they're able to.
Townsend.
Muhammad and Townsend for the break now and
Mattek-Sands
serving at
has
2-4.
lead 4 games to 2, second set. Stay in your seats, please. It's not a changeover.
And a good play for
Ushers,
Taylor
please.
Townsend to back off the net. Change it up a little bit. Give them a different look. It kind of gets them thinking. Got to get them off their rhythm.
They definitely have gained some confidence.
15 love.
The play we saw a fair amount early in this match, the opening games.
Well, Taylor just trying to make that a little too good.
15 all.
Really didn't need all this. Both players in the back court. It was a tough shot. Great combination right there. And that's where an established
15.
doubles team has the advantage because they can read each other's shots. Mattek-Sands was at the right place at the right time. Again, it's good movement from Muhammad to kind of bait Mattek-Sands into coming to her. She's looking. See that little fake right there. And then she baited her. She got the volley that she wanted. Net person should never just be standing still. They've always got to be active. Safarova went right at Townsend with the return. Handcuffed her.
Trying to break back. Put themselves in position to capture this fourth round match. Pardon me, quarterfinal match. And they'll get a look at a second serve. Bring Safarova to the net. Mattek-Sands not happy with herself.
No, she played a great return, got the shot she wanted. Just missed that right into the net.
Kind of wondering if this shot was going to miss. But that's gone wide, but you've got to make that decision.
Yeah, when it's that close, you got to play it. Oh, wow. What a great forehand. Again, Safarova is just so imposing when she's moving forward. Stays down nicely and just rolls that lefty forehand. Hooks it right up the line.
Kind of held on to it, too, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she did. She disguised it well.
A chance for 5-2. Another nice deep return, and Mattek-Sands makes that work for her. And they do break right back. In charge at 5-2, a game away from moving on to the semifinals. Lucy Safarova serving to try to end this match. Going to hold off a late charge from the team of Muhammad and Townsend. We're just finding their game. Safarova and Mattek-Sands don't want to give them any more life.
Well, they are a dangerous duo, Muhammad and Townsend. You're going to see a lot of them in the future. They're very talented young players and very talented in doubles as well.
15
Just great timing from Mattek-Sands. Doesn't poach too early, just waits for the right time.
She has that personality where she can take charge.
She's got a lot of energy. Yeah. She brings good energy to the court.
15 all.
Shared in 4 Grand Slam titles and an Olympic gold medal. Native of Minnesota. Double fault for Safarova. Sun has broken through here. Over the grounds, good to see. Wind still having an effect. Temperature still very comfortable.
Oh, that's athleticism from Mattek-Sands.
30 all.
She's not short at 5'6", but to put that kind of an angle on the overhead is very impressive. Out by the net cord was Muhammad, and now a match point for Safarova and Mattek-Sands. And the veteran team of Bethany Mattek-Sands and Lucy Safarova moving on. A slight delay and concern for Asia Muhammad, who took a tumble on that final point, but she's okay. And it's Mattek-Sands and Safarova into the semifinals with a very impressive performance here in straight sets, 6-1, 6-2 in an hour and 13 minutes.